Title: Unveiling the 50% Rule, The Truth About AGM Battery Lifespan. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Let's dive into the world of camping and unravel one of its most enduring myths: the 50% rule for AGM batteries. You've probably heard whispers about how going beyond halfway spells doom for your battery. But is there more to this tale than meets the eye? Contrary to popular belief, you can dip below 50% on your AGM battery without sending it to an early grave. After all, why would they label it as 100 hour if we couldn't tap into all that power, right? It's time to set the record straight once and for all. Now, let's rewind a bit and explore the origins of this rule. Back in the day, when off grid living was the norm, our intrepid predecessors relied on wet acid batteries and followed the 50% rule religiously. But here's the kicker: it wasn't about damaging the battery, it was about stretching out their lifespan. You see, using wet acid batteries every day meant they needed to find a balance between longevity and efficiency. By sticking to 50% depth of discharge, they could extend the lifespan of their batteries and avoid the hassle of replacing them every year. Plus, it gave them a buffer for emergencies, like poor weather conditions that prevented full charging in a day. Fast forward to today, and AGM batteries are a whole different ballgame. They're built to withstand more punishment than their predecessors, with some models boasting a lifespan that puts your favorite camping gear to shame. Your average AGM can handle being drained to a flat 10.5 volts around 300 times before it even breaks a sweat. That's 3 decades of camping bliss if you're hitting the great outdoors for 10 days a year. If only AGMs would live that long by calendar aging. But here's the real clincher. While lifespan increasing doesn't give you more power out of the batteries over its life, you'll get the same amount of power out of the batteries over its life, whether it discharges at 100% or at 50%. The only difference is how many days before you have used the battery's lifetime of power supply before wearing out. Proper charging is key to keeping your AGM battery happy and healthy. It's not about hitting that magic number. It's about ensuring you've got enough juice to go around. So the next time someone tries to rain on your camping parade with tales of the 50% rule, kindly point them in the direction of some solid sources. In conclusion, folks, let's put an end to the 50% myth once and for all. Your AGM battery is a resilient beast, capable of handling more than you think. So go ahead, crank up the tunes, fire up the grill, and let your AGM battery do what it does best: powering your fridge to keep those beers cold on your camping adventures. Remember, campers, stay charged, stay informed, and most importantly, stay awesome. Until next time, happy camping. Note, if you're not using the battery every day for general camping, you don't need to follow the 50% rule. However, if you're one of the lucky ones who is full-time camping in a caravan or in your setup in your 4-drive, it would be wise to follow the 50% rule as a guideline.